A great thing about jet skis and personal watercraft is that they take almost no time to hook up and go. Just drop the trailer onto the hitch of your vehicle, lock it in, plug it in so you got brake lights and turn signals. Lift your wheel so it's not dragging. Attach the safety chains. And yes, you cross them. So if your trailer pops off the hitch, the chains will catch it. Check your transom straps. Make sure you've got your drain plugs in, both of them. Don't forget your seats. Bring your life vest or PFD, the key to your jet ski. Now before you start backing down the boat ramp into the water, find a place nearby to pull over and get all your prep work done. Basically everything you need to do except disconnect the bow eye from the trailer. Now, the first thing you want to do is remove the seats to allow your engine compartment to breathe or expel any gasoline fumes that may have built up in there. Starting your jet ski with gasoline fumes in the engine compartment could be bad. Check again that you have drain plugs. This is where you want to unattach your transom straps. Put them away in your vehicle. A dash of sunscreen. If you're going to attach your phone, better to do it now, less of a chance of dropping in the water. Get your seats back on. Yeah, don't forget some water. And anything else you're planning to cram into the storage compartments, like your "Hey, look at me" camera. And the moment of truth. You'll either fool everybody into thinking you know what you're doing, or wind up on a YouTube fail video. Now just go on a non-busy day, middle of the week, look around, find the biggest, widest ramp you can, pull forward enough to where everything's straight. My favorite technique is just to put my hand on the bottom of the steering wheel. That way, whichever way I turn, that's the way your trailer's going to go. Don't take all day, but take your time. I guarantee people would much prefer you to be a little slow than for you to come in playing bumper boats. Back it in till it just begins to float, so it's easy enough for you to just kind of push off the trailer. The back tires of your vehicle are probably just touching the water. Put your vehicle in park. Walk over to your trailer's winch and unlock it. Just give your ski a little nudge off just a little bit off the trailer. Disconnect the winch from the bow eye of your jet ski. Set it out of the way. Don't push your ski too far. Still need to be able to get on it. Most trailers are going to have a couple places for you to step on to get on to your jet ski. Connect your engine kill key. I usually get the dock line ready. Start her up. Just tap the reverse. See if she'll just kind of coast back. If needed, apply just a little bit more. Throttle in reverse. And whichever way you point the handlebars, that's the way the bow or the front of your jet ski is going to go. So your stern, the rear of your jet ski, is going to go the other way. I prefer to tie up at the end of a dock. and leave the sides of the dock to the longer boats. Turn off your engine and tie up to the dock. Go park your vehicle and come right back. Don't forget to bring your life vest with you, your PFD if you left it in the truck. Start up your engine and unattach your line. Give yourself a little push off from the dock. Now resist the urge to pin the throttle. You're probably in a no wake zone. Try to be considerate. If your ski has a no wake mode, it's handy. Here comes the end of the no wake zone, and go!